Greetings, my name is Amber Williams. I am the superintendent of Posen-Robbins School District 143 and a half, and I will be presenting our district's improvement planning process. The purpose of the district improvement plan is to identify and communicate to all stakeholders district-level goals that address student needs that are supported by strategies based on data analysis and are aligned to strategic district-level resourcing. The stakeholders of our district are 1, administrators, that is the superintendent, assistant superintendent, directors of departments, and school administrators such as principals and assistant principals. Second, it's the staff, which includes teachers, instructional coaches, and department chairs. Most importantly would be the families that our district represents, which includes parents, guardians, students, or parent liaisons. And of course, the community. The community could include local businesses, municipalities, or churches, community centers, or clergy. The driving force behind a district improvement plan is the district's mission. The mission of Posen-Robbins School District 143 and a half is in partnership with staff, students, and community. Our mission is to provide an educational environment that will enable all students to develop college and career readiness skills and to prepare students to be responsible, contributing citizens in a diverse and technologically changing world. Our vision is what we work towards every day. Day in and day out, we work towards a vision that every school will be a thriving school that prepares every student to graduate from high school to be ready for college, career, and community. There are 3 sections of the Posen-Robbins District Improvement Plan. The first section is the district profile. The district profile includes demographic information about the district. The second section is district data sources and management systems, which includes student achievement and assessment data. And lastly is the action plan, which includes objectives, goals, and systems for monitoring. The key indicators of the district improvement plan are number 1, student success, which includes student proficiency, student growth, English language proficiency, and co-curricular involvement. The second indicator is the learning environment, which includes student to teacher ratio, student attendance, staff credentials, and staff retention. Third is finance and operations, which includes expenditure, revenue, tax rate, education expenditure, and funding. And then there is community engagement, which includes community service and community partnership. These indicators can be located on the strategic dashboard on the Posen-Robbins website. Some facts about Posen-Robbins School District. According to the Illinois Report Card, Posen-Robbins, as you can see by the name, is located in Posen and Robbins. We do service parts of Harvey, Markham, and Blue Island. Our district is about 61% Hispanic and about 34% African American, with the rest being white or Indian or Asian. And our district is 92% low income. Additional data about the district is that 36.6% of our students are English language learners, and 11% have IEPs or individualized education plans. Here is some information about the academic progress of Posen-Robbins School District. According to the Illinois Assessment of Readiness, 20% of our students met or exceeded on the assessment, and that's in reading, and 9% met or exceeded in math, or are proficient in math. Although those percentages seem a bit low, we did show a significant amount of growth According to the Illinois Assessment of Readiness, we reached 46% growth in ELA and 52% growth in math. And in science, on the science assessment, ISA, 41% of our students are proficient. The science assessment is taken in 5th and 8th grade. Now we're going to talk about the framework that we will use for our district improvement process. At the center of everything we do are our students. The first step is figuring out where we are now. And to do that, we look at our current data and we analyze our profile. Next, we figure out where do we want to be. And to do that, we identify goals, objectives, and targets. From there, step 3, we figure out how do we get to where we want to be. And that is, we begin an action plan with activities for implementation. Step 4, we figure out who's going to do what, getting the right people on the right seats on the bus. So that's the responsible persons and their roles and their timeline for getting their jobs done. Step 5, we figure out what do we need to get where we need to be. That would be identifying our resources, professional development, and budget needs. Step 6 is ongoing monitoring. How are things going? Monitoring tools, data sources, and evidence, and then adjusting those targets and action plan if need be. And lastly, step 7 is what we're doing to make a difference, results and outcomes, evaluation of the plan, and then repeating the steps. As you can see, our framework is in a circular motion because it is ongoing. And now let's look at a breakdown of how the district improvement plan works at each of our schools. We have 5 schools within the district. Keller is our middle school, which services grades 6 through 8. We have 2 K through 3rd building, Childs Elementary and Gordon. We have 1 intermediate school, which is Posen, 4th through 5th. And then we have 1 pre-K to kindergarten school, which is Turner Elementary. As we look at the schools within our district improvement plan, we are going to start at the top and work our way down, meaning the higher grades, and work our way down to the lower grades. So we are going to start with the middle school, Thomas J. Keller Middle School, which services grades 6 through 8. Here is an overview of Keller. Keller has 456 students. The enrollment has been declining. It used to average about 500 students, and since COVID and over the years, the enrollment has declined. Keller's demographics reflects the districts pretty much because Keller is the only middle school that all the schools feed into. So the Hispanic population is 61%, 34% African American, and 1% other. 10% of the students are SPED with IEPs, 30% are English language learners, and then 99% of our students are low income with free and reduced lunch. And our teachers, 51% of them have a master's degree or higher. Some strengths and weaknesses of Keller Middle School. Areas of strengths are that Keller has 90-minute blocks of instruction for ELA, math, science, and social studies every day, and then 45 minutes for encore classes such as art, PE, health, computers, and journalism. Students are offered a multitude of programs, which includes after school, Saturday school, and athletics. There are Tier 1 activities to support social and emotional needs throughout the school, promoting a positive environment and targeted behavior. And of note, we have maintained a commendable rating from the state of Illinois for the past 2 years and last school year. And our attendance rate is above 90%. Some areas of concern at Keller are that Based on the Illinois Assessment of Readiness, which we already covered, our proficiency or attainment is low, with ELA being at 20%, math at 9.75%, and science at 40%. So that is an area of concern that we would like to improve our level of attainment on the state assessment. According to the 5 Essential Survey, we were ranked overall that we were more than average in the categories of having effective leaders, collaborative teachers, a supportive environment, and ambitious instruction. One area where we were ranked just average is parent involvement, which we would like to improve through this district improvement planning process. The specific goals for Keller Middle School are: number 1, student growth. Within the student growth goal, there are 3 objectives for each grade level for improvement on the NWEA benchmark assessment, which is given in the fall, winter, and spring. Number 2, data-based instruction and PLCs. Keller Middle School has daily PLCs on topics such as English language learners, data, curriculum, RTI behavior, and RTI academic. And the objectives are targeted towards improving in those PLC meetings. Goal number 3, classroom best practices. District-wide, we use the Tier 1 behavior management plan called CHAMPS. CHAMPS is a way to set structure throughout the building and in the classrooms. And so our classroom best practices are around walkthroughs, implementing